Gentlemen, what the fuck has happened to men today? We as men are the most desperate creatures in existence. Men didn't used to be so desperate for women, desperate for female attention, desperate for sex. Just like the stuff on the internet nowadays, the stuff on YouTube, pornography, pickup artists making guys feel insecure if they're not getting laid, the media. I'm not sure what's going on, but I felt this in myself, and I'm feeling this in all the guys I Skype with. I'm seeing this all over YouTube, is that guys are just desperate as fuck for girls. They're these needy dogs who are just slobbering over girls, just trying to get female validation. And it's sad. What has happened to men? Guys, as men, our priority needs to be on our purpose and our self-development. Period. What's all this being desperate and like needing girls and feeling, oh, I'm so lonely? Like, it's so pathetic. Here's a quick story. I remember when I was in college, I was living at the Storm, and there's this one guy in the dorms who was Christian, and he was saving sex for marriage. And for whatever reason, he was a cool guy, but hot girls were surrounding him all the time, and girls were constantly wanting to hang out with him. He was constantly by the pool, and there'd always be these like hot girls around him. And it was so obvious. It was because this guy didn't have this like desperate aura around him that he was like needing female love and needing like sex from girls. But he wasn't desperate at all. He was saving sex till marriage, so he wasn't even like thinking about making moves on these girls. But there were all these pretty girls who wanted to hang out with him. That's what girls are attracted to, man. Girls don't want like this needy, desperate dude. Girls want this guy who has lots of self-love, who's happy where he's at, who has a direction that he's moving in. Gentlemen, we need to reclaim our masculinity. Seriously, 95% of your focus and energy should be gone towards your self-improvement and your purpose. Maybe 5% of your energy should be putting yourself out there with girls. 5%. And the paradoxical thing is, as you're focused on improving yourself as a person and just improving your life, your purpose, suddenly girls are going to be much more attracted to you because you're not going to have this like needy, desperate vibe. You know what I'm saying? So guys, if you feel like you're desperate with girls, wake the fuck up. Your ancestors were these warriors, soldiers, hunters, and to see you like so desperate over girls, it's pathetic. It's time to work on yourself, improve yourself as a person, focus on meaningful goals, and the woman will come. The most important thing is just have some direction in your life, man. Stop being this needy dog, slobbering over girls, and focus on yourself. Focus on just killing the game in life. The girls will come when you're ready. Hey guys, it's a couple hours later in the day now. I just looked at that footage, and I do admit that I'm a little bit ungrounded, but I still really like my message. However, I have one last thing I want to say. Don't be the guy who is only working on his own personal goals, maybe a career, going to the gym, but uses that as a rationalization to not work on his social life or not work on improving and connecting with a woman. In order to become the best version of yourself, part of that is improving socially, is working on your social courage, is getting out of your comfort zone. So don't rationalize this message. You still need to put effort into connecting with a woman, meeting women, and just building more of a social life. You gotta do both at the same time. But my message of that just guys are just not connected to their masculinity seems so true today. And like I think the focus should be like 90%, 95% on your meaningful goals. And I think especially goals that have purpose behind them and goals that are making this world a better place, goals that you're passionate about. I think it's that direction, that purpose that kind of acts as like this anchor to neediness with women. Like we need both of them. We love women, but we also need this direction of passion, purpose, self-development that kind of balances out that energy. So you're not basing all your happiness or sense of self on affection from women, but you're basing your happiness on sense of self from the direction that you're moving on in your life. So it's time to wake up and stop being desperate as men and accept our responsibility and work hard towards meaningful goals.